Hey everybody, how's it going? Mr. Beatles Pro is back with another video. Hope everyone's doing well. I'd like to welcome my new subscribers. I just realized, because I've been off here for a while, I just made it over 600, which to me is utterly amazing. I appreciate all you guys that tune in and watch and hit the like button and everything. Hopefully I can get what I got here in this video. If not, I'll split it in two parts. But I got a little bit of John, a little bit of Paul, George, Ringo, and some Beatles stuff. So that being said, I will start with Ringo back on Record Store Day. Back in November? I did a video with the Old Wave album and blah, 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 blah. Well, I got lucky enough to get my hands on a Record Store Day Old Wave CD. You know, I didn't think I'd be able to get it because they were so limited, but I came across one on the fabulous eBay, and I'm really looking forward to listening to this to see if the sound quality is better than the original. I do like the way they made this to look like an album, but I was happy to get that. And I guess Record Store Day in April, it is Stop and Smell the Roses that's coming out on 2-disc vinyl and supposedly 500 CDs. The other thing I picked up, and if you've watched my channel or my videos, you know me, I like promotional stuff, but I picked up this Ringo's Rotogravure sticker. The backing is still on it. I just put it in a resealable CD sleeve to protect it. It'll go in the other room with my Rotogravure counter display. Speaking of promotional, these, I'm not 100% sure, but somebody told me that these were for when McCartney was playing the Super Bowl, but it is the Paul McCartney Driving Rain promotional football. I'm trying to get my hands on one of these for a long time, but they were just insanely priced, and patience is a virtue. If you take your time, you never know what's going to happen, and that's what happened with this one. I was happy to get it. Next thing I got, now this I've had. I picked this up quite a while ago. This was a promotional piece for when the Red and Blue albums came out on CD back in, I want to say it was 1993. And the reason I'm showing this with my new finds is it came with this pen. Well, in actuality, it came with two. And when I got this at a Beatle Fest, this is the only pen they had. And I just happened, after 30 years, to find the blue one to go with it. So now it is actually complete. And along with it came I don't know if you can see that, promotional pen for the Beatles. It was 20 years ago today on Capitol Records and Tapes. Just happened to be in the package with it. About a year ago, Funko released a bunch of John Lennon Funko Pops. And there were 4 of them and one Chase. And at that time, people were asking insanely nutso money for the Chase ones. Well, again, patience is a virtue, and I finally got it. Sorry about the reflection, but I did. I finally got it. Really happy with it. Got it at a really good price too. So, completed that collection. That brings me up to my Beatle finds. Picked up this German 45, and I know you all hate that noise, but I happen to have a few of the German sleeves lying around. So I happen to pick up a German Help 45. The back sides I'm down. But just a little thing. I was happy to get it. Just to use the sleeve. One of these days I'm going to have to go back and revisit my 45 collection. Picked up a couple of interview albums. Picked up the Beatles Talk Down Under. I've never owned this album, but it was there, you know, so happy to get that. And I also picked up Beatles Talk, which I've never owned this one either. I gotta do something about the reflections in here. It's a work in progress with the rooms being redone. Picked up some George vinyl. Don't know. Well, this one I know I'm not going to open. But I picked up the remastered electronic sound. I actually have an original copy of this that's still sealed too. But I doubt I'll ever open it. One of the George albums that I've wanted, and I just haven't found one at a decent price, was the Best of George Harrison, but I wanted the UK copy. And which is the one where he's in front of the car on the cover. So I finally got my hands on that, but it was a package deal. 3 different versions of the Best of George Harrison. Glad to get this. What I thought was strange, because the American album doesn't say it, but up here at the top, it says Side 1, The Beatles, which I thought was kind of weird. But it just goes to show George got no respect with this album. Well, it's really clean. Looking forward to playing it, see if it's any better than the American issue. But along with this one came 2 other versions of this album. And I think I'll just put this back when I'm done. But it also came with the American copy. But this one is on the purple Capitol label. It's a later pressing. And it also came with the UK Music for Pleasure MFP cover. So I'm not even going to pull the record out. It's in a solid white sleeve. But yeah, they all came in a package deal at a decent price. Was happy with that. So I'm already running 10 minutes. This video is going to be a little long. So into my original Beatles stuff. Picked up a couple of the Meet the Beatles. These are the tags off of the shirts and the sweatshirts and stuff from back in '64. the picture is perforated to cut out. This thing doesn't even have the thing knocked down on it. I got a couple of them. But what I didn't know is where it says the original Beatles shirt, there's also another one that's identical that says slacks. Hardly ever see it. Only seen it in a picture, so I gotta find that one. Picked up a original Beatles pennant. This was bought at the Cleveland, Ohio concert. I want to say in 1966 is when they sold these. There's 3 different colors. I think red and white, black and white, and blue and white, which is what this is. This I've had in my collection. I've never showed it. The reason I pulled it out is because of what I did pick up. This is an original Beatles hat. Look how clean that is. I've had this in my collection for a long time. I picked this up years ago. And as a matter of fact, it was sitting in this plastic bag for the last 25 years. The reason I bring it out is because I happened to come across a blue one. Pick this one up. This one's pretty clean too. A little misshapen, but I can fix that. But yeah, it's a blue one. What I didn't know is there's an actual black one also. But yeah, I was stoked to pick this up. I was really happy with this pickup. But that's it for now. Sorry this video ran a little long. That being said, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everybody sticks around. Mash them 2 buttons down there, all that happy stuff. And we will see you in the next video. Peace out, people.